74 days of war, it still seems to be an incredibly difficult and grueling task for Israel to have to explain to the international community that this war is not against the Palestinians. That doesn't take away, or at least disinclude, the fact that Palestinians, unfortunately, are being put in harm's way and are dying as a result of the war. But this is against Hamas. Hamas, who has overtaken all civilian infrastructure and life in the Gaza Strip. Why is this still proving such a difficult point for the international community to differentiate between Hamas, a terror organization, and the Palestinians, who do have a legitimate plight?
You know the saying that one picture is worth 1,000 words? And this is what's happening to us, as simple as that. When you see, let's say, you are in London or New York, and you see the scenes on TV in Gaza, there is a plight of civilians. There is no question about that. We are doing what we can in order to avoid civilian losses. And this is why, by the way, in parentheses, the operation is going step by step, because we could have wiped out everything. We have, thanks God, an Air Force who could have wiped out everything there. We don't do that in order to protect the civilian population. But when you have pictures, which you saw, for example, Gaza people, hungry Gazan people, looting the humanitarian aid, or you see a mother, Palestinian mother, crying over a dead child, 1,000 words is not enough to explain them. That's the problem. You see, every time when you will see a picture of a tank stopping an ambulance, the ambulance will win the information war, not the tank. That's Israel's problem. We are winning this war, yes. But we have to be very careful to try really to do the minimum damage to the civilian population as much as we can. And this is why we evacuated them from the north to the south when we attacked the north. We spared thousands of lives of Palestinians. But this is an untold story, because it is very, very difficult when I sit with you and behind me, for example, you see picture of destruction and of houses which are in ruin, and you see people crying, and it's very difficult. This is what happens. In the first week, we had it very easy. We were the victims. We were those who suffered and who lost people, 1,200 people. It was I remember it was very easy to explain everything. It gets more and more difficult. And we have to make a big effort, also a visual effort, to try to show picture of what we are doing in order to help the local population, because our war, again, is against the Hamas and not against the Palestinian people.